Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I've seen quite a few of these videos going around, and so I thought I'd do my take on a rap with me whilst I just chat. I've not done like a Q&A obviously because I don't have many subscribers, so I don't think I will get hardly any questions, but I'll put some like overlay Christmassy music in that I can have in without copyright. I would love to be listening to Christmas music right now, but I can't obviously because of copyright, but I will be listening to some music after I finish this video. Basically, I'm making a start on my Christmas wrapping because I've not done any of it and I really need to get started. I'm not doing my friends' stuff just in case they watch this video, so I'm leaving. I've only brought for Lucy, Anya and my Secret Santa anyway, that we're doing in our friendship group at home. So yeah, I've only brought for them friends wise, but then I've bought for my obviously mum, dad. I haven't got my brother's yet because he doesn't know what he wants and I don't know what to get him. I might just get him a gift card because that's easy. Yeah, and my nan's I've got, and then there's like ones that my mum wants me to wrap because I'm a better rapper than her. She's got no time as well, for my cousins and my auntie and my uncle. So yeah, but she bought those and everything. So I'm gonna get started on my mum's because I'm doing her like this hamper box and I've put everything in. I don't know whether it's going to look any better when it's all like wrapped in parcels, but basically I'll show you what I got her because it's quite a lot of stuff. It's like a pamper sort of box, but not a pamper box. It's got loads of random stuff in it. So I got her this jumper from Apricot. She really likes Apricot brand, and that was only £10 in the sale. Then I saw this and I thought we can put it in our new kitchen, and it really does link to her because she has like a glass of wine every night. All you need is love and a glass of wine. That's what it says. And then I've got her, she really struggles with sleeping, so I got her this Sanctuary Spa Wellness box of sleep on Black Friday, and it's really good. It relieves everyday pressures, stresses, enhances your well-being and stuff like that, so it's really good for you. And then she's always saying she's got some like dry bits around her nose, and when she puts her makeup on you can see them, so I got her a Garnier face mask. And then I also got her, she's got coloured hair, so I got her a hair mask as well in the mask theme. And then I got her these Bloom collection from Superdrug things. This is hand cream, then body wash, and I think this is a hand cream as well. It was like a set thing. And then obviously I got this from the range today. You would have seen it in my vlog. So I'm putting everything in here, but I'm going to wrap it all in the same paper. I think I'm going to do this one because it's nice and like white. But yeah. Oh yeah, and then I'm also going to put this cellophane around to make it sort of like a hamper. Just move my nans out the way. You can look at that later. But basically, I just wanted to chat with you guys. I don't mind wrapping, it's just time consuming, isn't it? But I wanted to talk about the tier system. So basically, my hometown stayed in tier 2, but there was all this talk about it going up to tier 3. So no one really knew what was happening with it. Just paper cutting. This paper's so thin, oh my goodness. And yeah, so it's a bit confusing, but now, because you can't even meet with friends indoors anyway, so there's not really much that happens. It's just the pubs obviously closed, don't they? Pubs and restaurant closes in tier 3, but now where I'm in at uni in Bristol, that's gone into tier 2. So it's a bit confusing of what, like, why they're doing that, but I think it's because obviously they've just seen that infection rates are going down, so that's why they do it. But I don't really know the full effectiveness of it, to be honest. Obviously I think it's just as much risk going into a supermarket, but I don't know, because obviously they're saying that good circulation in a room is preventing people from catching it, but I don't know how much I sort of agree with that, if you get what I mean, because you can still catch it with in a room compared to in an outside venue, compared to an indoor venue. So I know if you're socialising, the risk is a lot less outside, obviously. I've got this really small sellotape and it's not doing me justice because it keeps moving when I'm trying to like get the sellotape off. It's so annoying. So yeah, I'm a bit confused about that really, of why you can't meet with like one person indoors, really socially distanced. But obviously it's sort of taking things into your own hands and not making your own rules, but doing what you think is safest for you. If you suffer from mental health and need to see your friends for that sort of support, then I really don't see a real big issue with meeting one friend outdoors or whatever. But I don't know. Obviously, people at risk of corona, such as like immunocompromised. Obviously, I work as a student nurse, children's nurse, so I know that families who have immunocompromised children with complex needs and like children with cancer, obviously, they're more susceptible to, like, if they catch it, with getting severely ill. So they tend to stay at home. They're the sensible ones. But everyone else wants to socialise and have a good time, and I think it is important for your mental health to socialise. So I do think some of the rules are a bit up in the air and people don't know what is best. So that's as small as I could get there, and that's taken up like most of the room. So everything else is going to have to unless I put it, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is when I wrap this box up, I'm going to put it like that, so it's not as like bulky. Right, let me do this box. I feel like it's going to take me about 20 minutes just to wrap my mum's things. I feel like I've hardly got my dad anything. I'll show you what I got my dad after. But I feel like I've hardly got him anything, but he never wants anything and stuff. It's just so hard. Yeah, my dad and brother are harder to buy for, definitely. But yeah, as well, what's happening in my life, so I'll talk a bit about that. So basically, obviously I'm really happy I got my job sorted because that relieves the pressure, but third year of uni is becoming very overwhelming for me. It's just so like much to do, and I feel like there's so little time to do it. Basically, in January we start this new module, learning and teaching or whatever, in January for one of our modules. But then we've also got dissertation, my HDU module, that's will be finished by the 4th of Jan, so that's fine, that'll be out of the way. But then we've also got dissertation to do, and I've hardly had any time to focus on my dissertation because of this HDU module has come right in the middle of trying to get my sections done. So yeah, it's not really like very easy to do things alongside doing this dissertation, because obviously you need to get a good mark in your dissertation to try and not only bump your grades up, but if you fail this, which my mum and dad keep saying I obviously won't fail it, but I want to do well. Yeah, if you don't do very well in this, then you don't get that good of a mark in your overall degree. It could push you into that degree classification that you want or you will be happy with. So dissertation is really important, and I feel like they've put so much pressure on us to do all these things that they're not really taking into consideration what we have in our own lives. I'm doing work every day, staying up really late doing it, and it's really taking a toll actually, because I can't do anything I want to do. At this time of year I would usually be baking loads, making cards, and I do feel like the stresses of getting dissertation somewhat done is really not going great. Basically guys, I'm using this like white ribbon, but look, there's hardly any on it. I just opened that and I nearly used it all, so I'm a bit annoyed about that. I think I'm just going to use silver now, but it's really hard to, when you cut it, all the sequins fall off, so it's not really great, to be honest. Just make it look a bit more cute. I'm quite good at wrapping though. I do them quite neat, if you get what I mean, but I like all craft stuff and things, so it doesn't really surprise me that I like wrapping. But yeah, so that's sort of my update with all my work, and would really like to focus on my hobbies and YouTube and stuff more, but it's kind of impossible when you've got so much to do and there's not enough hours in the day, but then you also don't want to stop you from having a good mental health. I'm just going to get some double-sided sticky tape. Ooh, I'm not going to get in the right position now, am I? There's an ambulance outside, if you can hear, because this is the big main road we live on now, and it's got a lot of ambulances going past, so like every 10 minutes there's a massive ambulance or fire engine or whatever, because it's a main like road to commute to other places in the hometown, if you get what I mean, and other areas. So I put some double-sided sticky tape because there wasn't anything on that bow, and pop it on top like that. And then often what happens, these bows are a bit disordered. Is that a word? I don't even know. Like, so you have to like scrunch them up. But now that's what that present looks like. So I'm quite happy with that one. Right. I just want to open them all in, wrap them all individually, because I think it's more fun and it takes ages for like your parents to unwrap your gifts you give them, and I just think it's funny. So when they take ages to unwrap things and you're just like, come on. So that's why I want to do them all individually, even if they're like just like a tiny face mask. It takes ages wrapping, doesn't it? I've already been filming for 13 minutes. I'm nowhere near finishing my mum's ones. And I'm trying to like do it at a satisfactory pace, but it's not really like going very quick. I'm going to be here all night till like midnight wrapping these, because I thought it would only take like an hour bit, because I've only done these in like 15 minutes. It might take an hour, I don't know, but not for my friends' ones. I might just do my friends' ones another day, because they're not really like urgent. But yeah, so I don't know if that's the right position. But basically my camera cut out of it. So yeah, but I've done that one. I don't know whether to put you on the floor just so you can see like how I'm wrapping. Oh, I can't really put you on the floor because otherwise everything would not be in the best way for me to wrap. This is a hard one to wrap, isn't it? It's like a circle hair mask. I don't know how to do it. Oh, I know how to. Actually, I'll roll it. It's just a weird thing to wrap. Yeah, but basically, for this Christmas, we usually do have a big like gathering, but obviously this year we won't be able to. It's undecided whether my uncle's coming round with, because my uncle, his wife and his son they usually come over to ours, and obviously they're one household, and then my nan, she's in our support bubble, so she's one household, and so she'll be coming, and then obviously my family. So yeah, that's our sort of arrangements. So it'll be my nan, perhaps my brother, his wife, but if not, it will just literally be us four and my nan at Christmas, which I'm actually really happy about, because I bought these jigsaw puzzles this year, and I honestly love a good jigsaw, and my nan loves doing them as well, even though we're sat there for hours and we can't do them. But I just thought this Christmas is perfect, because there's not really, you won't be like talking with family or playing games in a massive family group when there's usually like 15 or 20, sometimes even 20 of us, like all like sitting around like doing things all afternoon on Christmas Day. It won't be like that, will it? So I sort of wish I saved the like flower thing for this bit, but oh, I know what I might put on it. I might do a bow out of this. So yeah, oh my goodness, so much glitter is coming down. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, so many family usually are like sitting around for ages, but we actually have time to like do some like actual activities. Usually we do activities obviously, but it's usually just like more hectic, and not more hectic, but it just takes longer, doesn't it, because you need to like dish up to like so many people, then yeah, everything just sort of takes a lot longer obviously with more people, so it won't be like that this year. So I'm quite excited because it's going to be quite chill, and yeah, it'd be nice to like do like jigsaws and stuff with my nan, and on Boxing Day I want to have cheese boards, because my dad always makes us have cheese boards. He doesn't make us, he just loves cheese boards, so we always usually get them out on Boxing Day, which I'm excited for. That one's done. Right, 3 more of my mum's and then hers are done. Thank goodness, because honestly nearly taken 20 minutes just to wrap like 4 presents. I thought I liked wrapping, but maybe this year I don't. I just ripped the whole wrapping paper, great. But yeah, so it's going to be like a nice chill Christmas. The little fam. But I suppose that's the same for everybody usually. Because a lot of people do have big gatherings. We never see my dad's side, but this is so annoying. I haven't wrapped and cut enough. I cut enough for that. I've not cut enough for any of them. I don't think. Nope. Why did I do that? I didn't cut it wide enough. I'll have to do it again now. I do get annoyed with the smallest of things. It's all rolling up. Look at this wrapping paper. Seriously thin, so it'll just be like a nice close-knit Christmas, and I'm actually super excited for that, because you get to actually spend quality time with your family. It's like on your birthday. Like last year I was like rushing around doing stuff on my 20th, but this year, because you can't do much, like if this goes into tier 3 I can't even go to a restaurant. I have booked the Ivy though, for my birthday lunch. Yeah, so like if you can't do that, you can't even go to a restaurant, but I'm hoping I can. And I don't know how to wrap this. I've done it way too long. That's better. Yeah, so you might not even be able to go to a restaurant. That's so, like, unfortunate, isn't it? Like, my 21st has fallen in COVID, and, like, everyone's, like, people's 21st, 30th, 50th, all falling in COVID. It's actually, like, there's so much you can't do. Like, I remember for my mum's 50th gathering, we all went to, like, this bar place, and, like, had quite a few people. You wouldn't be able to do that, like, if you had your 50th now. It's just, like, so, like, random, isn't it? How COVID has just, like, fallen. And there's so many restrictions at this time of year, usually when people are having, like, the most, like, gatherings, Christmas parties, socials, and you can't do any of it. But I suppose it's just keeping everyone safe, isn't it, really, because the infection rate is really high at the moment, to be honest, among a lot of ages. I think I'm going to use some of this one, because it's quite a pretty, like, Christmassy wrap. These are really good, actually. They're we didn't get them this year, but they're from the previous year. I think they're only £1, but they come in like 4 ribbons. It's quite good value, really, if you think about it. But yeah, so we put the I put the Ivy for 5 people, including my nan, because she's in our support bubble, to go on the 18th of Jan. But then my mum was like, I think Tori's at school, but you might have a free period, so we're going to have a check. But I really don't want to go in the evening, because I hate coming out somewhere and it being dark, because we've done that before on birthdays and things, and it would just be nicer to, like, come out and it still be light. It'd just be so much nicer, I think. So that's why I want to do it in lunchtime. But yeah, I wanted to go to Ivy so I can actually dress nicely. And then I'm also planning to do this, depending on the rules and everything, but I have sort of been seeing Lucy, my best friend, you might have seen in vlogs, because she sort of, like, doesn't see that many people and stuff, and she works in nursery, so she doesn't, like, get close with, like, other adults, really. So it's sort of been, like, safe, but we've sort of been seeing each other, because as long as we're well and stuff. I know it's sort of breaking the rules, but I mean, what can you... I know there's stuff I can do. I can obviously not see her, but it's just nice to see her, and I don't meet with any other friends unless it's, like, outdoors, so otherwise it just gets too stressful and you just become so isolated that all you'll be speaking to is your family. And sometimes, yeah, your family can support, but they can't always understand things that you want to speak to with your friends, if you get what I mean. So it's quite nice to have a friendship that you can see, I think, matters. I know I work in the NHS, but it's just as much risk of you being a key worker and catching COVID and giving it back to your family. I know you have masks on, but who says masks are 100% effective? People are questioning that as well. So you don't really know what to believe, do you? I know I keep going on the topic of COVID, but I find it quite interesting, like, what people have to say about it, and it is the topic of conversation. I can't find the ribbon I put down. Where is it? Oh, here. It is the topic of conversation, really, so I think it's important we all, like, talk about it openly, because obviously some people are more scared than others, and you just want to, like, make sure that you're doing the right thing for you, but then not risking for other people, if you get what I mean. So it's difficult, but sorry, that was a really big sigh. I was just looking at the presents I've done. I've hardly done any. it is what it is. Wrapping presents is fun, kind of. I used to love wrapping presents. Well, don't get much of a buzz. So I'm just doing these in like little bows. I do like to go to town though. Every single one apart from that jumper, I've put ribbons around, so I can't be bothered because that's at the back. Now I've just got this one, and then I need to actually organise the box so it all fits in nicely. Because otherwise, what's really the point? I'm getting a desk, so I'm going to have to change positions. Sorry, guys. That's not really helping, it's just going to the other side. But yeah, it is something that is just an unfortunate event, and you just have to suck it up because it's not going to go away. And I think people have sort of accepted that now, but then it's all different though, because when I went to Spectacle of Light, obviously there was a lot of children. It's not just a children's event, but a lot of families do take their children, and a lot of them were like, well, not a lot of them actually, like some of them were like, keep out the way, Joseph, Ellie, come here, stay by me, and stuff. They're very like strict about social distancing, even though some of them aren't at all. And one man asked me to take a photo of his family by this like rainbow light up, and they were like really like chill, and they had like 3 boys, little boys, so well, not little, one of them was like probably 8. So yeah, it's like, it's weird because like obviously some families are really protective about it and others aren't, but the thing is, if children do get it anyway, they usually get over it. So I really think that some families need to chill out and actually, because they have grandparents there and everything, I would not take the grandparents to the Spectacle of Light and just take the family, because grandparents are more at risk of catching it than a child. And I think some families don't understand that. So yeah, it makes me a bit confused sometimes. I'm not sure like what people think. I don't know whether they know the infection rates. If a child does get it and the infection rate's really low, they spread it, yeah, but the infection rate for children actually getting COVID is very low. Well, one child has tested positive in the hospital I've been in, and when I was on a bank shift, only one suspected, one was in ED, but that was more like a teenager. I think they were like 13 or 14, so it's really uncommon, and I don't think people understand that as much. So yeah, I do think they need to be a bit more cautious with like secondary schools, but nurseries I think could continue to and everything, because a lot of it they just come down with common colds. I know this might be boring a lot of you, but I just like talking about this saga with parents and children. Yeah, common colds, and that could cause a fever and cause a cough, all the symptoms of COVID. And they don't actually have COVID, it's just a little cold. Right, that one looks really pathetic because I've put, is that focusing? I don't know if it's focusing or not. Oh, I think it is, but I've put this like funny little bow on, so that looks a bit weird. Right, I've finally done all my mums. Oh no, I haven't! I'm going to have to just do my mums, and then I'm going to show you what I got for the other people. I need to wrap this one, the really flat one. Will that fit in there? Yeah, just checking it doesn't have the price on, because that's the worst. Basically, I think that brings me to an end. I was just going to show you what I got for the other people. So I got these like Borders biscuits, because my mum likes my nan likes crumbly biscuits, my nan. A robin snow globe, and then I've sort of gone for robin themes, and then a robin scarf, because she loves robins, literally. And then obviously for one of my cousins this. For one of my other cousins this. For my auntie this Garnier set. My mum chose all of these. For my cousin, girl cousin that. they're all like 27 and stuff, 25 and 30 and stuff, all my cousins, and that's for my uncle. So yeah, I'm going to do those now. I'm not going to show the friend ones because they're basically might be watching this and I don't want them to see it, but I'm going to wrap those now. And yeah, so basically this is what my mum's hamper is going to look like, and then I'm going to put cellophane on it, basically, and that will be it done. So I'm going to put that like around it and it will look like a hamper because I'm going to tie it with ribbon. But I'm going to end this video now because my camera battery's flashing. I hope you enjoyed the chats with me, even though I'm not an interesting person and I never have anything interesting to say, but nevertheless I hope you enjoyed, and please like, subscribe and comment below what your gift ideas are for your family or loved ones or friends at this time of year, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye guys.